Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
From 2001 to 2009, George Bush Jr. took office. And what happened during his tenure? A recession happened. A lot of people lost their jobs, homes, and the whole nine. Similar to what's going on with the pandemic. And one thing that happened was that a lot of women found themselves out of work. So what did they do naturally? They went straight to sex work. At this time, the sex work was actually escorting. We're talking about Backpage, Craigslist, Euros. Many sites like that house females who were looking to do something strange for some change, meeting different Johns and clients and to satisfy their whims in order to make money and make bank. Many ladies even traveled across the country to actually do tours to meet up with their fans so their fans can pay and have some time with them. Many of the porn stars use escorting to make money. Actually, more females use porn to make their escort pop. And then we come full circle. Since then, you had Obama, who made the economy go back up. Women started going to college. Less women have started to escort, especially since Backpage got taken down and Craigslist and many of those sites of those natures. And then Trump came in office. And then the pandemic hit. And all of a sudden, we back to square one. Many businesses had to shut down because of the pandemic due to the restrictions and people dying and the infection rate being so high. Many companies had to take out loans and many employees had to do unemployment and many ladies found themselves out of work and not making money. Now, the United States is back open. And people are complaining and saying that, well, motherfuckers ain't going back to work. It's not that there's no jobs that are open. Actually, there's a lot of jobs that are opening. But people are deciding not to go back to fill those jobs anymore or go back to their old jobs. You hear the Republicans, the GOP say, well, because we gave them stimulances, we gave them motherfuckers them goddamn checks. Those fuckers want to stay home and be lazy and not come back to work and be real Americans. Did the stimulus make Americans more lazier? Did the bill that passed that increased unemployment during the time of the pandemic and everything that went down, the loans and all this and the stimulus checks and everything that they're doing now with the $600 per child, that payment, is that making people not go back to work? I was watching an actual newscast where this lady ran a daycare where women are teachers there. And guess what? She's saying she can't fill her job. She can't fill her quota because no one's coming back. Why is that? Well, I'm about to tackle that actual topic on this episode. Are you ready? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. Here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcast. All you got to do is download the Anchor app on your phone or go to anchor.fm. Get a profile, start podcasting today, get your stuff distributed to multiple platforms, and allow people to hear your experience. Trust me, podcasting is great therapy. I should know because I'm a crazy motherfucker, and after I do a podcast, I feel much better. Speaking about that, I am your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know the drill. Go to allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Check out all my porn, all my content. I'm talking about over 400 videos, different sites, different discounts, and the whole nine. Also, I rap. You can listen to my music, BCB Bebop, Dummy, Listen, Price, produced by DJ Payne, the same man that produced tracks by Drake. You feel what I'm saying? Also, you can follow me on social media. So all you got to do is go to allmylinks.com/porn rap star and follow me. Also, we are sponsored by the Facebook of the LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. Go over there today. I was just over there playing around, posting pictures, interacting with other people on the site and stuff. Found out about it might be a party coming around my way, so I might have something to check out. So go to lsworld.com today. Set yourself up a profile. Talk to kink-minded people like yourself. Find events in your area that you might could attend so you can start your journey into the lifestyle. So go to lsworld.com and get a profile. Also, we are a proud member of the GW District Black Podcast Network. I'm talking about me and over 15 podcasts that give you the black experience. Plus, while you're there, you can also shop with over 1,000 black retailers. I'm talking about fashion, beauty, health, books, masks, shoes, jewelry. You name it, they got it. So go to shopgwdistrict.com today. Buy black, support black businesses, build the black economy so that we can create generational wealth. So, I've been hearing a lot of chatter. I've been seeing a lot of videos. I've been hearing on the news that people are not going back to work, especially on the women tip. That they actually did a special report the other day on CNN where they were saying that a lot of the jobs that are dominated by women or mostly women are doing in the workplace, they're not coming back. Like I was just mentioning in the opening that there was this daycare, and she said right now about 10 classes are closed because she don't have any teachers to fill those classes. Even when I was at work, I was hearing that that they would have a hard time filling jobs for nurses. Not only this also for men as well, but everyone wants to give their opinion of why people are not going back to work. Now, of course, the most popular opinion, it seems to be, always white folk, always conservatives, always Republicans, always asshole thought process. Because we gave them the stimulus check that these fuckers done took that shit and decided they don't want to go to work. Because we done upped the unemployment, we decided that people decided, why should I go to work when I get paid more with unemployment than I do with my job? You even have some states who actually have stopped unemployment security because they want people to go back to work. But the people that are being what they consider lazy, the people that they looking at and saying that they just want to stay home and get fat and use the stimulus, which of course they probably point to black, but this is not about color, okay? That's probably less than 1%. See, what happened over the pandemic, people lost their jobs. They lost their livelihood. And it's not just within the regular people realm, even on the celebrity tip. So people had to do about face. They had to adjust. They had to figure out ways to generate income. And many of them, a lot of them did during the pandemic and actually figured out that they was making more money doing that than when they was working that damn 9 to 5. So when the country opened back up and these employers are calling the employees, many of them saying, nah, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, man, you know. But nah, I'm good. I don't need to come. Some of these motherfuckers don't even answer the damn phone. Fuck you. You furloughed me. We'll continue with that furlough. I for longer not will be here. Now, when you ever heard the term, necessity is the mother of invention. Well, guess what? There's nothing more than necessity when you ain't got no money and you got bills that's piling up left and right. So you're going to figure out a way to make money. Now, one of the most growing and budding industry that during the pandemic, especially amongst women, was sex worker. And more so, Onlyfans, webcamming, the femdom shit, and even, you can say, meet and greets. Because what happened was females started working for themselves, filming, and saw, damn, I can stay home, play my pussy, make a decent living. Not even the six figures. Let's not even talk about the six figures. Let's just say Shorty makes $500 a goddamn week. That's the same that she makes with her job, but she ain't got to clock in and she ain't got to leave the house. You have females that are sitting here on their computer that they may not be making a shitload, but they're making enough to cover their fucking bills, and they ain't even got to clock in or worry about putting on a uniform or any of that. See, the sex trade is now becoming an actual trade, people, believe it or not. Because you have girls literally coming out of high school saying, I'd rather just get OnlyFans. Actually, many of these girls are supplementing their college education with OnlyFans. And see, you had the same boom back in between 2001 and 2009 when the Bush recession hit, because girls ended up going to Backpage and Craigslist and Arrows, and they started posting and becoming escorts. And many of them started to actually do the porn, but the difference was they weren't trying to do the site. The most they did was they might shop with somebody just to boost their escorting. Now, it's not even that they're going to the escort sites. They're going to OnlyFans. They're going to mini-vids. A lot of these girls are making money without having to do meetups. Now, does meetups help increase your value? Yes, it does, because there's always a fan that will pay to fuck you. There's always a fan that will pay to meet you, and sometimes you ain't even got to fuck them. The internet has made it to where girls can now have a choice. Do I want to go in the workforce, or do I want to go in the sex force? And the fact that it's becoming normalized is making it even more easier of a choice. In an article, which I had mentioned in a previous episode a while back, this girl was saying that she had lost a job. Actually got to the point where she was literally going to draw blood to get money. She was going to the blood bank. Do you understand that? It's during the pandemic. She got to go to the fucking blood bank. Then someone told her about doing OnlyFans. So then she started using her phone. And she said, I've been made $500. But she said, hey, it was way easier than what I was doing in my other job. Think about this. A waitress might get paid, what, $3, $2.50? The rest is in tips, right? On a good night, if it's the weekend, she might clean up, let's say, 300 in tips, right? But she got to work them 8 hours. She got to sit here and deal with these customers being assholes, flirtatious, dealing with customer service. But then she could make, let's say, 1,000 in a week, and she didn't have to leave the house. All she do is playing her coochie. All she do is fucking her boyfriend. That's the reason why motherfucker ain't going back to work. And it's not just women, it's also men too. Many men figured out, let me do OnlyFans. Hell, I'm already fucking bitches. What's the point? Let's do it. I'm gonna tell you what happened with the stimulus check, GOP. They got the stimulus check. They bought a camera. They copped the hotel room and probably paid for an escort. Fucked the shit out of him and filmed it with his phone. See, how I know this, because every time when I go on my Twitter page, I see a new girl pop up. Every time you go on your Instagram, I'm pretty sure you see another girl with a OnlyFans. When they saw the celebrities, when people saw the girls posting how much they were making with their OnlyFans, it made motherfuckers say, you know something, let me do this because I'm not doing shit else. I'm stuck at the house. Necessity is the mother of invention. Necessity made niggas millions. So the GOP don't even understand that kinda the shutdown made people pivot, and many people pivoted to my profession, including celebrities. Look how many celebrities opened up OnlyFans. Tiger, he's showing his dick. Shafar, he's showing his dick with whatever the fuck he supposed to be doing. You had Suki Honda. You had what's her damn name? Cardi B, she opened up one. The Beltran shit, that happened during the pandemic. Motherfuckers used the stigma of sex work to generate money during the pandemic because they couldn't generate money other ways. Think about, what was it, Demon Time with what's his damn name? Tory Lanez. And then you also Blueface, he got the little bad girl club where they were actually fucking. He got OnlyFans. Sex trade became the new trade that motherfuckers wanted to use to get money. It was the new lick. Now, the fact in Manhattan that they have now decided that they will not prosecute girls who are doing prostitution. And that, thanks shouts out to Ebony K for mentioning this, that the next DA wants to go further to where the Johns won't even get prosecuted. And remember I said when this was going down in another episode, I said this is just a test phase to see, do we need to just go ahead and either legalize it or just decriminalize it? Because we spend so much money and manpower on some shit that's actually between two consenting adults, which a lot of people are already trying to get into, because you can see it with OnlyFans. We already see this getting normalized. You already got girls that are jumping into the trade to begin with, and celebrities. So why the fuck are we sitting here worried about girls selling their pussy when they're already doing the shit online anyway? And how do you kill sex trafficking? If you make it legal, you can't traffic shit. You killed the pimp's game. Why do I need a pimp? So what this is going to end up happening is, if that ends up happening, they decriminalize it across the board, that means that now you can officially say sex worker is an actual occupation and an actual legal occupation, and on top of that, what's the word I'm looking for? A option as a career that can span a lifetime. Because why? I can become my own boss. I am a contractor. I don't have to clock nothing. I don't have to do nobody's clock. I don't have to clock in. I don't have to sit here and call in sick. I don't have to sit here and take sick days. I don't have to do none of that. I just post a video or I post a picture and I make money. There's an actual Twitter called Twitter that's for sex workers. I'm on there now. I'm checking it out now. It promotes my shit. See? So, yes, sex work is now becoming the new work option for ladies. Men as well, but more so than women, because you want to know why? More ways for women to make money. Women think about everything that women complain about. Equal pay in the workforce. Guess who makes the most money in sex work? Women. Job advancement. You your own goddamn boss. Ownership. You your own goddamn boss. What's more empowering to a woman or even a man or anybody where I control shit? It's my shit. So now it's up to me how far I want to take it, how I want to brand it, how I want to push it, how far I want to go. Because what's interesting is you have more girls like this. A couple years ago, like what I said with Bush, you had more girls that sit there and say, nah, I'd rather be an escort than be a porn star. Now you got more girls saying I'd rather be a content creator more so than be an escort. A couple years ago, you saw doing meet and greets. This on Twitter. Doing meet and greets. This on Twitter. Doing meet and greets. 2, no meetups. No meetups. No meetups. DM unlock fee. DM unlock fee. So it switched from Backpage to Onlyfans. And there's these girls who say they don't do meetups. Yeah, they do meetups. It just depends on the motherfucker they meet. And they get paid for it. I keep saying, if you're going to Dubai, not everybody going to Dubai because it's a beautiful country, motherfucker. See? But see, that's why I said it's time for sex work to be fully legal. It's time for, or decriminalize it to where, because it's like this. Is it because it's immoral? And how's it immoral? Okay, because, if, let's say I come to you to make a dress, right? And you make the dress, and I pay you for the dress. I paid you for your service. The only difference between the prostitute and the dressmaker is that she makes a dress, the prostitute make your ass come. Make you pop. You get that? Pop. You feel me? That's the only difference. Porn is legal, but being a prostitute is not. And I explained to y'all a while back why. Because the government and the people in the government love seeing prostitutes and was worried that they were going to tell all their business. See, understand this. The reason why so many girls have decided to opt to do sex work and to go back to their jobs, because at the end of the day, one, we a freaky, nasty, sexy nation, people. Women love toys. They love to play with it. They love the attention. They love not only the money, but they love the attention. They love how the men, as much as women complain about the dick pictures, y'all actually like the fact that niggas are sending you the dick pictures slightly. You want to know why? Because ain't nobody gonna send an ugly bitch a dick picture. Because he must find your ass attractive to send you that dick picture. So it does stroke the ego. It just get on your nerve because it's a lot of motherfuckers that find you attractive. Pretty girl problems. It helps you Feel good about your body. Whether you fat or whether you skinny. Think about this. These motherfuckers drag Lizzo for being big, but then turn right around and Corey Lee, they dragged her because she was skinny. But you got dudes that sit here and spend money to watch you on live cam. Butt ass naked. With a dildo in your shit. That's the other reason why these ladies come go there. Because it gives them a peace of mind. If I'm sick, I ain't worried. You want to know why? Because I got content. Actually, I could do a video where I'm snotty and playing in my pussy. Somebody pay for that shit. But see, the key is that you have to treat it as a 9 to 5 also. Just like you got to clock into that job, you got to clock into this job. For example, I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning. I'm on the computer promoting. Making phone calls, trying to set up interviews, trying to set up, you know what I'm saying, figure out what topics I'm going to do. No different than me going to my 9 to 5, washing shitty linen and washing shitty clothes. You got to clock in. You got to make your livelihood, you got to make your hobby your livelihood. And your livelihood your career. In that succession. Think about every last one of these girls, they have a story. Their story simply is this. Yeah, I won't make much money, so someone said this and I tried it. Females, y'all fucking pocketbook watch way worse than any nigga watch a wallet. So y'all sitting there seeing these girls post how much they make, and of course y'all jump on it. And that's why motherfuckers ain't going back to work. That's why motherfuckers ain't trying to answer that phone call when Mr. Charlie want to give them a call, say, can you come back to the plantation, ma'am, because we need you. Because it gives them the peace of mind of being their own boss. It gives them the peace of mind to where I control the narrative. I ain't got to worry about dealing with this chick over here that got an attitude with me because she don't feel like helping me do something for my job. All I got to do is cut on the fucking computer and sit back and do a show. No, I may not make nothing but $40 at that point, but by the end of the week, I done made $300. That's a cable bill. Just off the webcam. Oh. And for some of these ladies that actually make a shitload of money with the Onlyfans, think about it. They're paying card notes and this, that, and the third, and they don't have to go to work. The only difference is it's going to be a little hard to get an apartment or a house because they're going to be like, what do you do for a living? So that means you got to make an LLC. Show bank account, bank statements, and all that good shit. That's the reason why I got a 9 to 5. Because I don't feel like having them motherfucker asking me, well, Skirt, what do you do for a living? And I got to explain this shit. But they do decriminalize shit. And they do declare sex work as legal. Let me tell you what ends up happening. Now, I can tell that motherfucker, yeah, I'm a sex worker. You can't deny me, bitch. Give me my house, nigga. Give me my card, nigga. Give me my credit, nigga. See? And they're making it now that more girls gonna get in it. Because, see, this is what y'all really don't even understand. And here's something you just spoke over an elephant in the room. And I told my wife this the other day. 85% of the girls that's in this business, the only reason why they don't do meetups is not because they don't want to fuck a married bunch of men. That's not it. 95% of the women in the world would not do escorting a look at it, which you only 5%. No, I'll be gracious. 30% in this world would not ever do escorting because they'll think it being degrading. But the majority percentage of the females that are right now doing the porn and saying no meet up, the female that sit there and talk shit about the escorts and talk about women selling their pussy and all that good shit. You want to know if they decriminalize what you will end up seeing? You will see a motherfucking 180 because 95%, that 80% or what have you that don't do meals, that would never do escorting. The only reason why they wouldn't do it because them motherfuckers afraid they will go to goddamn jail. And if you take that out of the equation, you know how many hoes would quit their fucking job and go sell pussy today? It's legal. It's legal. I guarantee some of the young girls at my motherfucking job would be like, what? Selling pussy is legal, decriminalized, I can't go to jail? What? I can call the cops, this nigga fuck with me. I quit. I'm not surprised that some of them motherfuckers ain't doing Onlyfans. But like I said, once again, you're going to see the more that sex work, the more all this shit starts to become normalized and become more of a viable alternative for ladies to have a career, a little bit more tempting, a little bit more sexy, a little bit more accepted, you're going to see more girls do it. What's the problem if you see an OnlyFans University? What's your degree in twerking? I have a master's degree in deep throat. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear that. When a girl gonna say, hey, I have a master's in deep throat with a bachelor's in licking balls. See? Because that's the reason why I do the interviews that I do with the ladies that I do. Because see, what I find interesting when I hear them, they when they talk about their business, they feel empowered. And that's what sex work give these ladies. When I sit there and listen to the ladies that I work with, they're nurses. They don't feel empowered. They feel drained. They feel tired. But when you listen to someone that owns their own business and run their own shit, man, they might feel drained, but they feel inspired at the same time. Yeah, man, I've been breaking my ass. Oh, bro, yeah, but I gotta keep it spending, nigga. I got this money to make. Because when you run your own business, when you control your own destiny, you move different. Things hit different. Things sound different. Things look different. That's why these girls are turning to sex work. That's why these girls are doing webcam. That's why these girls are doing OnlyFans. That's why you got these celebrities following suit. Because let's face it, to them it's easy money, especially if you're a celebrity. If you already got the fan base and you want to show your dick or your pussy, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers gonna pay to see it. Actually, that's the main reason why these motherfuckers go to OnlyFans anyway, because they actually thinking that Cardi B is gonna be sucking off Offset at some point. Or they're gonna see some tits, they're gonna see some butt nakedness, they're gonna see some hijinks. All they see is the behind the scenes. See? But see, the GOP, they don't want you to think that's the reason why people ain't going back to work. Because they want the narrative so they can shut down any more stimulus. Not realize that maybe that stimulus is actually stimulating some of these motherfuckers to start their own business and making new business owners. Thus, building a new economy. Thus, fixing unemployment. Because let me tell you what unemployment don't count. The motherfuckers that ain't worried about looking for a fucking job. They don't count them. If they did, unemployment probably be low. Because if I'm my own boss, that means I employ myself, correct? So am I unemployed? Think about self-employed. There's actually something. There's actually something you can put down on any loan application and everything else. That gives these ladies that ability. That gives these men that ability. You know how many motherfuckers I done seen, like I said before, they done popped up out of nowhere in the past year, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who are you? And it's going to continue. Because like I said again, the more sex becoming normalized, the more sex worker become normalized. Think about it. No one wants to be called a porn star anymore. Now we're a sex worker or we're a content creator. Why? Because they want it more normalized. So more people can get in it and more people can do it. And let me tell you what ended up happening when more people got into the escort trade. The money went down drastically. That was the downside of that. Smoke that over. But because at the time, the internet wasn't popping like that. Onlyfans wasn't popping like that. Understand, when Onlyfans became a cultural icon, there were sites that girls could have used. You had clips for sale. You had Rude. But they rather go see them dudes and fuck them for a quick visit, 30 minutes an hour, than to get on the computer. Now, it's the opposite. They rather get on the computer and they come see your ass. And you going to pay out the ass to see them. So right now, being an escort is great. Because you really ain't got to haggle with prices for so much. Because what was funny was Princess Havoc was discussing one time when she was saying how a guy was hassling her about her prices, not for escorting, for her videos. And I said, that was the first time I ever heard that. Anytime I heard a dude have it was over the pussy, not over the videos. So that shows you how much the game done changed. How you gonna haggle me over something that you gotta download, motherfucker? I might understand you see me face to face, you might want to haggle. You gonna haggle over something over that's like you haggling with Nike online. Now I don't know if I want to pay, 150 for them Jones. This dude haggled over a scene. That was cute. But the point I'm trying to make is that because at the time with Bush and that, because sex was not normalized like that, especially on the internet, and they damn sure won't film it with phones yet, girls hit the street. Now they hitting the net. And because it's the net, it attracts more females to it. Once again, a more valuable option than going back to working at 9 to 5. Think about this for a second. Mandy B quit her job in 2019. This chick was working for a major corporation on Wall Street, people. She has 2 bachelors. She's fine as shit, but she's a smart motherfucker. Don't let the talk fool you. But she didn't go back to her job because she was making more money doing the podcasting. And really made it during the pandemic. Smoke that over. Once again, we believe anything but trust nothing. People want to believe that the stimulus checks made us lazy and made people not want to go to work. But not trust that you got hustlers out this motherfucker that took that goddamn money and flipped that motherfucking shit and is making double, triple, if not quadruple than what the fuck they was making when they was going to work for the man. If I'm making more off my side hustle, why do I need to go back to the 9 to 5? Life is a learning experience. What's the point of experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke that over.